Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Friday, January 27th, 2023. Everyone had a good week. It's almost 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hanging out at the house after another long week. Ready for another big game this weekend. Niners at Philadelphia. NFC Championship game. The Niners' third NFC Championship game in 4 years. Went to a Super Bowl 4 years ago. Didn't get it done. A lot of injuries, missed the playoffs, and then back-to-back last year. Lost to the Rams, the NFC Championship, but now we got the Eagles. So we'll see what happens, and I'm excited about it. So what I wanted to do is something a little bit different on tonight's episode. Is typically we just talk, we chat, we do updates, we chug a beer. I want to do a little bit of a comparison, a little taste tester. So every November for the last 2 or 3 years, except this past November, because of best friend's birthday, me, worst best friend, and the head brewer, and best friend drove up to Highland Brewing, which is up in Asheville. They actually opened up in 1994. It was Asheville's very first brewer, and they've since moved out the last 2 or 3 years. I think it's still considered Asheville, but just a bigger area. Anyways, they released this delicious beer called Cold Mountain. Now, the regular Cold Mountain you can find some places here, around here. I found some at a Harris Teeter or a Total Wine. But they have special releases too, like a coconut one, like a wintered spice, and sometimes an imperial. Those are only at the brewery. So we didn't get to get any of those this year, which sucks. But the joke was, because Mr. Head Brewer and I think a couple years before Worst Best Friend jumped in, we went up a couple times, and around October-ish time frame, the conversation starts, are we going up? Let's get our tickets, because you can pre-buy stuff. Now you have to. And the wives are always joking like, oh, I'm so tired of hearing about it. You guys, every year you say it's not as good as like 2013 because of the vanilla or something, which is obviously an ongoing joke. It is hard to compare from previous years, but it's been pretty solid and the same all the way through. Although I will attest 2013 was the best because of the vanilla. So I have 1 6-pack left of this year that my lovely Mrs. Beers with Barton found me. So I'm sipping on them here and there, and I realized got a little special one. Looks the same, right? Both look the same. Nothing different. Except, bam. This is the 25 anniversary, which came out at the end of 2021. So they started doing this, I assume, in 1996 then. Or it'd be 97. Yeah. And so November 2021... It's the last time we got to go, so we need to go 2022. Got this 25, and this is just from this year, the 6-pack. So I'm gonna do a little comparison. I'm gonna pour both of them. I'm gonna drink them a little bit back to back. See if you can tell, if I can tell, if there's any type of a difference. This one's been sitting in my pantry. I actually have one bomber of this left too, as well as a winter spice one. But I want to just see if there's any taste difference. Is it as good as 2013 yet? We don't know. 10 years ago. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do a little tasty test and give you a little bit of feedback here. So the Cold Mountain from Highland Brewing, it's a 5.9 is this year's. And I'm going to assume 5.9 last year's as well, the 25th year anniversary. So let's do the 25th 25-year one first. They smell about the same. About the same color on both. So maybe it looks a little lighter. No, it's just the light. All right, we're gonna try the 25 year from 25, the 25th year from last year, or I guess at the end of 2021 first. Tastes just like I remember it. Smooth, solid, full flavored. Good vanilla taste. It's been sitting for a year, aging for a year and a couple months, but this one actually tastes a little bit lighter. I'll have to do this again. Wow. This one actually seems to have the 25-year, the one from the 2021. Seems to have a little bit more flavor. I'm gonna start with this one. Make sure my palate's not messed up here. a little lighter, actually. Huh. This one has more flavor. A little heavier. So I don't know if it's the aging for the last year or so, or if it's just especially made for that 25 year. Huh, that's very interesting. Wow. I'm enjoying the 25 a little bit better. So, all right, well, I guess I'll enjoy that one for later. All right, well, that's what we got. They do taste a little bit different. Not a ton. But again, tap into the holidays with notes of vanilla. That's the first ingredient listed. Hazelnut, dark fruit, and cinnamon. Tap into the holidays with notes of vanilla, hazelnut, dark fruit, cinnamon. So they're not changing their recipe. So again, I don't know if this 25-year special one that we got at the end of 2021 was made with extra love and vanilla. Probably what they want to do is get as close to 2013 as possible, which was the best year, and now this is probably a very close second. And the one from this year is just, good old solid Cold Mountain. So, all right, everybody, hope you're having a good rest of your evening, and hope you're ready for the weekend. And let's go Niners. That's all that really matters. Man, a chance to go to the Super Bowl sure would be grand. Cheers. Wow, that's tasty. All right, everybody. Until next time, adeuces.